Hello, this is Lori. I'm going to show you how to use the Miss Mint Urban, I believe that's Urban Closet kit, in order to show you how an example was done using these frames. The instructions say to go to the papers and pull over your paper first, and then go pull the frame onto the page. I find when I do that it's very distracting because here's my paper and here's my frame sitting on top of it, and it's hard to see around the edges to know if I get a photo underneath lined up well. So I'm going to delete that paper and I'll start with working on just filling that frame. Once I've got the frame pulled over onto the page, I'm going to insert an empty frame, and I'll start with the one in front. I'm just going to use my shift key to change the size of this photo spot, and you can see on the elements panel right now it is just above that frame. So now I'm going to drag it down below, and in this particular stacked frame there's a little piece that needs another picture behind it. So with that photo spot, that right size selected, I'm going to right mouse copy, and then I will right mouse paste, and we'll have another one exactly the same size. I drag it up close to the top so that I can change my angle to somewhat match. The nice thing is when you do these stacked ones, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now it's sitting at the correct angle. I'm going to drag it down, and I know it needs to go below that other photo. So you will have a photo that fills in here, and then you can either use the same or a different photo underneath there just to see that tiny little piece sticking out. If I go over to my photos, I'm not sure, I have a few pictures in here. I don't have very many. You know that I always work with my content in Windows folders rather than .pakits, but I was asked to show how to use this with filling frames from a .pakit. And I'm sorry, the name of it, when I hover over, I can see that's not Urban Closet. Sorry about that. That is Miss Mint Urban Clover Kit. So that's the frame that I pulled over, is this second frame right here. Now if I grab this frame and I pull it over and I take a look, you can see that there are three spots that show, and if I sort of follow that angle around, that is, oh, there's another spot right there that's going to show. But that photo is going to be the bottom one, and then this one will be the top one, and that third stack underneath, none of that hangs out, so you won't need to do a third photo below that. The cool thing is you could always stack one photo frame on top of another, so I'm just going to do another copy paste. So I will copy and paste, and then I can fill this top frame, and it looks like there's a bit of an angle to it, so I'll try to match that angle so that it all works together. I'll pull it right underneath that one, and then I'm going to copy and paste. This one I will turn to match that angle as well as I'm able to, and then I'm going to drag it. See, on my elements panel I'm dragging it underneath that top photo, and now it sits right where it needs to be, and you have two stacked frames. And of course I can go over and pull my paper now, and when I line my paper up, I'll drag it down to the back, and then I can start building on top of this with any embellishments I want to. Hopefully that helps. Enjoy, and more videos coming soon.